All right. So at the end, how quickly do you think this is gonna? Is it gonna be a long searching process? What do you think?
Don't you think because Dolson made the move yesterday, he's got a list? I mean, anyone in his shoes, anyone who knows what they're doing, has a list of guys he's going to call. He's got probably 5 or 6 names. He's going to have to reach out to their agents, depending on whether they're in the tournament, whether they're in the NBA. You don't make the move without a list of what the next step is. I think it's middle of next week we might have an answer. These things might happen quickly, and if you get a guy that's number 1 or number 2 are on your list, you interview him a couple times, it doesn't take that long. But I'm the worst at predicting coaching hires. I took the Butler beat at the Star, sat down with Brad Stevens on a Monday. We had a great talk, 3 hours. I was like, I can't wait to cover this guy. He's smart. He's fascinating. He's successful. 3 days later, boom, he's going to the Celtics. So I joke with him to this day, like, man, I must have really made a terrible impression on you if you had to get out of town as soon as I took over the beat. But everything with the Celtics was already in line when I took over. But I missed it. I missed it. I was a little bit late on the Brad Stevens train at Butler.
So you think that's another reason why that pipe dream of Stevens won't happen? Is just because he's still coaching the Celtics and they want to hire by next week or the week after?
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say I know Brad Stevens really well, but I did have some long talks with him when he was the Butler coach and then when he became the Celtics coach. And the vibe I got was Indiana was not in his future. That was the vibe I got. I could be totally wrong, but it didn't seem like a move that he was yearning for. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's a connection. He loved Bob Knight growing up. Everybody in the state loved Bob Knight growing up. He has a pretty good relationship with Knight. He's given speeches with him. I feel like I don't want to get the fans' hopes up. I don't think it's going to happen.
Right. That's fair. Keeping it real. All right. A couple before I let you go. Let's say next week at this time, Tuesday or Wednesday. I know you said you're terrible at predicting coaches, but who your gut of guts you say is going to be, putting on the cream and crimson next week?
I was just asked this at my daughter's daycare, and I didn't have an answer. So who I would be most excited about is Chris Beard. And I know it's probably not going to happen because of logistics and money, but that dude would win here. He would win. He can get an exciting team. And another thing Dolson said yesterday was, we want to have a team that players want to come to play for because we're playing the new style of basketball. That tells you something, right? Because what we just watched was shit. I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it was boring, and it was like I didn't even like watching it.
Yeah.
Even with Crean's teams, when they struggled, they would run up and down the floor and dunk it and put points up. Archie's teams were unwatchable. So that's what I pray for. Is Parker Mosley an option? He made the run. Loyola Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Made the run. I mean, he would be a surprise, young. But look, he's got a good team this year. They went to the Final Four a couple of years ago.
Bring Sister Jean down,
I mean, you don't think she would be welcomed in this state? Gosh, I don't know. I really think it's like you can make an argument like 20% there's a chance this guy gets it, 20% this guy gets it. I don't know.